Starting at center, number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. 6'6", at goal. Number 23, RNL26, 6'7", at goal. Number 4, Scottie, 6'3", at guard. Number 41, Jared McKee. 6'5", at guard. Number 0, Tyrese Albert. San Antonio Spurs head coach is Nick Johnson. Fans, that is your San Antonio Spurs.
And a look at the starter. For the Hornets. Hali out there with Flagg. Then it's Cade. And it's Cunningham. And it's Sharp in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Halliburton is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's R.N.L26. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Barnes at the power forward position. Richard, if you're a top team right now, you're really trying to perform your best to set the tone for the playoffs. To really get that mindset, aren't you?
Yeah, teams that end on a win streak often carry some positive momentum in the first round, but don't allow for it to get you over top.
Now, here's Cunningham, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Pass to Sharp, 5 to shoot. Back to Cunningham. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Barnes. And it's Flagg with the rebound. And here's Sharp. Now Cunningham. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Halliburton. He takes it in. Fires the 3. The kick out to Barnes. Nesmith with the ball. Bailey picks him up. Halliburton, that's good.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Halliburton.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
So it's San Antonio now. After the basket by Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Barnes for 3. Here's Nesmith. They get it again. Bucket is good. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sharp against McCain. Sharp, that's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Barnes. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Valanciunas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one. To go with all the content.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Plays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's McCain. After the basket by Charlotte. Outside for Halliburton. San Antonio again missing. Going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on a scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now, here's Halliburton. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Cunningham with the slam.
Creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So an almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
Inside, here's Pollard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
2 minutes
Driving to the basket.
2 minutes.
Richards passes to McGrady. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ellis. Rebounded by the Spurs. So let's head to the sideline. We've got some news on Cooper Flagg. What have they told you there, Hali?
I did speak to the head athletic trainer for the Hornets. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Hali, thanks as always.
Oh, it's the kind of news you just dread hearing. Here's hoping for a smooth recovery.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He misses the free throw.
Shooting 2.
He hits the second from the line. Charlotte leading by 9. Marbury passes to McGrady. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now, here is McGrady. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's McCain. He's covered by Cornell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hornets. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Charlotte making some changes. Flagg is checked in for Nick Richard. Christie subbed in for Keon Ellis. Here's McGrady, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McGrady's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
McCain with the ball. Good, nice job down low.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's McGrady, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Where setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Flagg, also Khalil Ware out there. Hali out there with Max Christie. And it's Marbury in at the 1. Here's Marbury. He has yet to score. Down low. Here's Ware. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Hornets lead by 11.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break.
Freeman, he's checked in for the Spurs. Charlotte making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Yabusele. He's defended by Ware. Now, man. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Really can't make that pass,
play to make a heave like that, not worth it.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. McCain finds Yabusele. Shot by Pajinski, no good. Hornets leading by 9. Cunningham left side. And they double up Cunningham. Here's Ware. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's man. Yabusele with it. Now McCain. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Bailey. Stolen by Yabusele. Man with it. Cunningham's there. No problem knocking that one down. McCain's got his second basket of the night.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Cunningham passes to Sharp. And the Hornets miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Man. Takes the three. That shot is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And some changes in for the Hornets. Nick Richards comes in for Khalil Ware. And it's Ellis in for Cunningham. Hornets leading by 6. Now, here's Sharp. 8 points for him.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Pass to Podziemski. The three-pointer, no good. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the Hornets making a change here. McGrady's checked in. The Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Sharp, that's good. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Connect with a wide-open look. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
You have to stay attached to connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Halliburton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
The guys get away with this all the time. On this occasion, he got caught.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way it clicked. Back to you guys.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Barnes outside. Halliburton on the wing. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 16. Ellis goes in. Here's Richards, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Halliburton against Ellis. No good from Valanciunas.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's McCain. He has 6. Valanciunas with a screen on Sharp. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it there.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For Podziemski, he's checked in for Jared McCain. Hornets leading by 12. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And stolen by Flagg. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Christie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts for the game. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Charlotte. Christie taking 2 shots.
And Christie drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Halliburton gets to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Christie. He's defended by Pajemski. And that one's good. McGrady's got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Marbury, and he uses the glass on the layup. Marbury's got his first points of the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's Charlotte holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, give it up for the participants.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Look here now at Charlotte. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. They'll have to make some changes in the offseason.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Hornets.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Barnes out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gtes it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And what kind of defense? Was that you can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Halliburton for three. Rebounded by Bailey.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Sharp missing.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Has to Ware to the middle. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bailey. Drops in the layup for 2. Bailey's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Over in the corner, Barnes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
That's a big donut, folks, here.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Neesmith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Cunningham looking it over. Now Ware. High post shot. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. McCain finds Halliburton. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Cunningham drives in. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. And finished off by Halliburton.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Cunningham outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Cunningham. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Spurs with some changes. Here's Sean Yabusele. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Cadet comes in for Scottie Barnes. And it's Brandon Bajemski in for Neesmith.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Charlotte leading by 21. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you, Kevin.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Yabusele setting a screen for Halliburton.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Marbury. Count it. Marbury's got his second basket of the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
San Antonio, number 34, Ray.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Flagg. Allen, that's great.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Charlotte leading by 22. Here's Marbury. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. For San Antonio, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Yabusele. He's defended by Ware. Connect. Misses the three. The Hornets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. McGrady outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams decided to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
The tray. Man can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
McGrady left side. And that one is hammered home.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Sorber, no good. Shot on the wing, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Max Christie. Nick Richards out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Marbury in at the 1 spot. Man with it. Yabusele. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Beasley outside. Up top, Christie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That is his first foul of the game. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
McCain's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Beasley, the pass to Richards. It's deflected. Stolen by Connect. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Richards. Charlotte has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Pass to McCain. 11 feet away. Jump shot is good.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Ellis, the pass to Christie. Ellis surveying the D. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Beasley outside. Launches it. Ellis can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Ellis with the block. On the wing, Christie. Kicks it out to Beasley. Pass to Ellis from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Ellis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, wow, guys. Doesn't look good. We've got injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Scottie Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bajemski, the bounce pass. Connect. No good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Christie against Barnes. Christie kicks to Beasley. Pass to Cornette. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot. For 3, Beasley.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, man. And here is Barnes. Here's Pollard. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. And Zoelos will bring it up for Charlotte. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess prep and playing, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And the Hornets miss again. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to connect. Now, man, covered by Beasley. Back to connect. Stolen by Ellis. Barnes against Christie. Fires from way outside. Bajemski grabs the board. Bajemski's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. It's deflected. On the wing, Ellis, defended by man. 18 feet out. That shot misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Cornette. Here's Barnes. Misses from close range. Here's the Hornets with the ball, and so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Christie can't make it. Pajemski finds man.
Charlotte foul. Ellis. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for man.
Shooting two.
All free throws good for man. For three, Beasley off target. So no problem.
You
for
was
Charlotte
good.
as they get the
We
win.
ready.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
We ready.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
Let's get our game in. Get this shit out the way. You next on my schedule.
The kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard
Let's
Jefferson,
switch
and
logs.
Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation.
Say no
And
more.
as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.
Sheesh. Yeah, bro. Grinding. 12 and 10. Well, 11 and 10 now. Got a bunch of user games I gotta do. Oh. Well, y'all the Magic, right? You ain't the Grizzlies. I got a couple more games before you. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh shit, I've been forgetting. My bad. I ain't even take no that was a good, that'd have been a good game to do it too. Yeah, we snapped on them. Chicago. Yep. Yeah, they made it to the championship. They didn't win it. No, Kevin Durant was on the Mavericks. They won it. Do I want to get T-Mac's first start in? Or wait? I'll wait because I gotta get that.